Well, good morning. It's Sunday, Mother's Day. Another beautiful day here in Vancouver. We're going to get nice, beautiful temperature. And one of the great things about the Pacific Northwest is like when the temperature is a little high, like maybe 30 degrees Celsius or something, we don't necessarily get this humidity, so it's not hot and sticky. It's just a really doable temperature, and it feels really good on the body and all that stuff. Yeah, Mother's Day. Have deep reflections of my mother today. My two sisters are both mothers, and maybe it is good to have that day to really honor and celebrate, but in my thinking, it's that should just be an everyday occurrence. Maybe that's a little idealistic in nature, but our mothers are so important to us. I started writing this letter last night, and then I got a text from a friend. Went out, had a beer, talked some stuff. That was good. I enjoyed that. So I came in this morning over a coffee, and I just kind of finished writing this little letter. And I'm just going to include a little letter with my trophy here. And I decided this is the last, and as I was writing it, I was going to wait to finish the letter, and then I was going to get in contact with the new person that took over at the Hastings Little League. I had his number, and I was going to finish my letter and then get in contact and ask when they were wanting to receive it. And it just so happens that I was halfway through, and he texted me. So he was given my number, and so I phoned him up right away, and we decided at high noon, May 14th, Mother's Day, the trophy will be out of my hands. And it's kind of sad, like I said, when you work on something that's very personal, and as I documented it here, you get close to it, and as I mentioned before, when I was younger, I just really did not like really stepping away from a creative project, whether it was a sculpture or a space. It kind of just lives deep in you. But as I get older, I've been able to look at it very differently, and I'm proud of this piece. I really do think that it's it really did come into reality the way that I saw it initially. I'm proud of it. I think it's beautiful, and I just think that I tried to make it robust, where I know it's going to get beat up a little bit sitting in a in a press box or something like that. Kids are going to pick it up, drop it. There's going to be little nicks and scratches, and so be it. And that's just going to add to the hopefully add to it, right? So I do like it. I am proud of it, and I'm so happy that they are excited to receive it. So I'll just read the letter that I am going to include with it. Dearest Hastings Community Little League. Sorry about my clearing my throat. There's a little itch in there these days. My name is Jamie Cummo. I'm the guy that created the giant baseball glove trophy to be awarded to the champion of the Fred Ritchie Invitational. And this Fred Ritchie Invitational started in 1988. I really enjoyed the entire process of bringing my vision into reality. It's always a very deep experience for me when I'm doing a sculpture. And there are many different aspects involved once I get settled within my studio. It really does become personal, and the space really does turn into a sanctuary. I'd say that I spent about a month from start to finish on it, maybe 5 weeks. However, it was very off and on, as I had to work, tend to other things, etc., etc. I can't exactly remember where I found the piece of wood that now sits as the glove, but what I can tell you is that when I first saw it sitting on a beach, I visualized a baseball glove. That is true. I'm guessing that took place nearly a decade ago. So, as I write this, I can tell you that I'm very pleased to be looking at a finished ball glove trophy. It was actually 2 years ago this month that I met Roberta. We were in talks to possibly throw a facelift onto Falaise Park. I visited that park several times with the hopes of putting my touch on some things, but that didn't work out. Roberta then mentioned a trophy for the Fred. And that was 1 year ago to the month. I remember meeting her actually at the Hastings ballpark talking about this. It was in my head since that time, and as the ideas began to formulate, I just couldn't resist making the giant glove. I knew that it was big, so I came up with the sliding ball idea. It gives the kids the real physical sensation of lifting up a championship trophy. Roberta went through my website and believed in me and believed that I was capable of creating something of worth. I really am grateful for her and the opportunity that was granted. She handed over the plates and plaques that had the past winners and also included some history from the Fred. We never spoke money, and in her mind, I'm sure that she wasn't expecting a trophy to appear for this year's tournament. I was going to surprise her, but as it turned out, I needed some information regarding some of the past winners, so I contacted her. The one fear that I did have turned out to be the reality. She was no longer with your association. However, she put me at ease by serving as the go-between and by assuring me that the trophy would be graciously received. And since I was going to be surprising the league with a trophy, I initially planned to include this in my letter. Payment options, and I have in brackets or parentheses. I'm 100% fine with any. Seriously. Number 1, $0. What an honor it was for me to create. Number 2, a few $100. Some money just to cover the costs of things. Number 3, the actual price tag. And I put, I wouldn't dream of such a thing as the time and effort would put it in the thousands of dollars. Well, maybe I could dream of it, hopefully sometime in the future. So, as I got to thinking over the past few weeks, a fourth option came to my mind, and one that I feel is comfortable and correct. I am simply hoping that through your community, you guys could help me begin to take my next steps forward. I've been organically creating a body of work and services through my studio, in parentheses, S Studios, for nearly 15 years now, here in our amazing and beautiful city of Vancouver. Just wait, car passing. He's still passing. It's actually a truck. He looked like a cool dude. Nice smile, nice wave, nice big old gray beard. He's probably seen some things. So I've been organically creating a body of work and services through my studios for nearly 15 years now, here in our amazing and beautiful city of Vancouver. I'm just hoping that someone that knows someone that knows someone that is connected through you guys is able to get in touch with me for at least a job into the future. I'll include some business cards that lead to my website that can maybe explain better my work. Also, I documented the process on YouTube. It was my first YouTube experience and I enjoyed it. I think that I will continue, and as I was hoping that, I think I will continue, and I was hoping that your community could help me by boosting my subscriber total. So I'm talking subscribers, and I'm not talking likes. I'm not going to talk likes, but the subscriber thing apparently does help things. And that's all I could comfortably hope for. And Cowlick Combs is my YouTube channel. I really do hope that you guys like the trophy. I loved making it, and I really did. I love baseball. Oh, I put I live deep. It lives deep in my soul. Baseball does live deep in my soul. I still play and pitch at 46 years of age, although fast pitch softball, however. And as a side note, the shortstop that plays behind me was a member of the Hastings team that represented Canada in Williamsport in 2009. Thanks so much for reading and for graciously receiving my gift. Sincerely, Jamie Cummo from the Cowlick Combs studio. So there it is. This project has come to an end. And I'm going to be delivering this in about 1 hour over at the Hastings Little League, and they got some ball games going on today for Mother's Day. And I might just stop and talk to a few people and meet some new people and watch some kids play baseball, which I always enjoy doing, right? This is about the kids. And it's about community, and it's about community building, and it's about getting back to the roots and appreciating people, however different they are in their thinking. We have to listen to what people feel and think. Everybody's opinion should be at least listened to if it's, if it's reasonable and valid. And team sport, in my opinion, brings that together so well. I enjoyed playing hockey in my youth, and even as a man in some men's league stuff, and I still play ball. And the camaraderie that we have, the friendships that I have made, and it's all because of the team sport, and we're all there for the same purpose. We work together as a team to try to, we play the game to win the game, but I always said I play to win, and I love winning, but I am a very, very good loser. And I always give credit to the other side when that's the case. And then it's soon forgot about, and then we enjoy the social afterwards. We help each other in life. There's lots of services being exchanged in professional lives outside. The people that we meet and know, I've met so many people in my life through the fast pitch softball community, and I thank my dad, even though it's Mother's Day, but I'll thank my dad for introducing me to that game. And I've loved it always. I still play, I still pitch, and I really, really think that team sport is an important thing if people are interested in it, right? And that's what this is about right here. This is about the kids that play a team sport. They learn values in life, and it helps them to become better human beings. That's just my personal opinion. And I thank you for watching this series. There might be one more video to follow if I do decide to take some video of the kids receiving it. They had asked me that on the phone today, and I kind of said no initially. I think I'll wipe my hands clean and let them deal with it. I don't want to be a distraction there. But if they say something to me today when I receive it, and they really do think it's a good idea, then I might reconsider that. So we shall see. But for now, I'm going to call this the last video. There might be one update a little bit later. So thank you for watching. It has been a true pleasure, and I have been formulating some ideas as to what my next project or what my next video series is going to be, or how I'm going to advance with this experiment on YouTube and documenting some stuff. So thank you very much. Have a great day. Happy Mother's Day to all of you wonderful, beautiful, strong, capable, caring mothers out there. And number one on my list, of course, is my mom. She is wonderful. Signed off there thinking I had the great big ending to this video series, but as I was kind of hovering around in my studio here, I thought that I kind of forgot to do something. So what I wanted to do was just maybe explain everything, just in case somebody never really watched or know what's going on. So this big chunk of wood, I had found that on a beach probably 10 or whatever years ago. When I first saw it, I visualized a ball glove. I didn't know how that was going to look. I actually thought I was going to send it to a friend or something at one point, but it sat for a long time until this idea came up. So this is a trophy for the Fred Ritchie Invitational Hastings Little League a tournament. And so what I did is, it's a very large trophy, and I know that it's going to be really big and all that. So what I did was this ball, which I actually free-handed with a Sawzall out of a big chunk of fur into a spherical shape. This ball sits loose, so when the kids win the tournament, they're able to slide the ball out of the glove and hold it up. And as you see all these names in there, like as is tradition within baseball, a team wins a championship or a tournament and they all sign the ball. So what I did was I just engraved all the past winners of the tournament into the ball randomly. And you know, I always like doing little curves and shapes in my work, so the bat that the ball rests on is just that. So I just wanted to kind of explain that, and a little bit of dust. So yeah, I'll end it right there. And again, thank you very much for paying attention and showing interest. And you know, that goes to a couple of my friends, my mom and dad, and a few nephews that watch this. So take it easy. Have yourselves a great Mother's Day, and I hope that I'm back soon enough doing another project and you guys can share along with me.